Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. My name is Heliax. Last time, we explored a little bit more Gorgon. We went to the communication tower and found out where... What was his name? Mr. Mosley. Clarence Mosley. There he is. Where he's staying at, and he's staying here at a building in Byzantium, and we've got a little bit of an exclusive party going on, it sounds like, that we have to go crash to talk to Mr. Mosley. Oh yeah, look at this place. Very classy. Review spectators. Wealthy citizens. Yeah, we got a little... oh yeah, we had, is it canid fighting going on here? Nanners. Little Waldo. Joan of Bark. Oh. Spoticus. I like it. Anubis.
Ugh,
Timothy.
I always hated these things. Basically sprats with an attitude.
Sprats with an... Excuse you, sir. There's plenty of room for you to walk without coming up into my face. But the guy we're looking for...
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
Terrible.
Canid hunting is the natural evolution of canid shows.
No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers anyway.
It's true. Oh, this is where you commentate, buddy? Tilda Coatsworth. Hey, what's going on?
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
The Master of Ceremonies. What a great title. Point of interest prep room. Okay. Clarence Mosley. We have to talk. You in here alone or just bartender mechanical?
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about canid shows. No, but I have a feeling you're about to tell me anyway.
Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Mm-hmm. You must be popular at parties.
Oh, goodness, no. Not at all. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mosley.
Perfect. That name sounds familiar. Mostly Fine Furniture Company, right?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented the
Mostly oak trees.
Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
No, it's not. But I understand. I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph.
No.
It's true. I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed.
Well, it's time to reopen it.
I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
The Manufactory is on emergency lockdown. I need you to help me lift it. You're a bit late. Some mysterious figure already sent me a cryptic warning. What's got you so frightened? Okay, here's what we're gonna pick. You want to keep living in the moment? Show me how to lift the emergency lockdown.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me.
You're welcome.
Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
I thought I already told you your reason. How's this for a reason? I'm really heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
Do you know who I am? I'm the Butcher of Byzantium. All those bodies outside? That was me. I don't think you should be trying to negotiate with me, buddy, but I guess I'm going to let you do it. What's so important about a trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
I'll be back with that trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
I know what I'm doing, Clarence. Thanks.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
There was something else.
What's on your mind?
And so I found... Oh, yeah! I just realized he has an eye patch and we have his eye. So I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know.
I do know.
Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
Mm-hmm. How'd you lose your eye?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Ow. Here, you can have it back.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
Oh, gee, thanks.
What's on your mind?
Ooh, board reputation increased. Lucky us. Tell me about Project Gorgon.
At the moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind. I can't stop thinking about that trophy. Why isn't it in my hands? When is it going to be in my hands? And so on and so forth.
I understand.
You get me that Best in Show trophy, and it'll clear my mind right up.
I'll be back. Alright, guys, let's go fetch a trophy. Hey.
This is a private party. No solicitors. No vagabonds. No freelancers.
Nah, I'm staying.
If you're here to offer your services as an entertainer, we're not interested.
It's a nice looking trophy you've got over there.
Why, thank you. It's custom made for our Canid Review, which ended a few days ago. The Judiciary Committee is still deliberating over the winner. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably. That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
No way. Unbelievable. Whatever happened to competent help?
Now you're speaking my language. The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like. That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to.
Did he lock himself in? Is there another way in?
The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight. In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
I'll be on my way. Alright, I guess we'll go into the maintenance tunnels. Look at that trophy. It is a nice looking trophy. And have a little peek. Look at that thing. Okay, so we gotta go over here. You guys ready to go diving into the maintenance tunnels? And apparently we have some automechanical. What is that thing? Is that an automechanical over there? Probably. Oh damn, whole bunch of shit. We'll take it all. We'll take the whole lot. Some ammo. I'm liking that. Research table. Technician keycard. I'll use the grenade launcher. Boom indeed. Alright. Runners up. Can't get in there. Hi. Goodbye. Ah. Technician, I assume? Completed scheduled annual sanitation and repair. Musgrave family vault. 1. Applied Kindapine scented floor. Oh, Kindapine, I get it. Scented floor wax. Applied area in accordance with Byzantium aesthetic standards. CHHC. Board Aesthetic and Interior Regulations, Section 33F. Relocated garbage. Installed anti-dissident automechanicals in order to ensure moral and civil hygiene. 4A note. Tampering with, altering, or otherwise disabling moral hygiene automechanicals is strictly prohibited under board regulations. 5. Delivered complimentary mint. Well, that's nice of him. Okay, so we can go open those doors, which we're gonna go do real quick. Just exploring this room real fast. Oh, we can't get in there. Damn. Damn. Take that. And let's go open. What's back here? Some hidden ammo. Couple more bits. Oh. Missed that. Alright, so we go through this door first.
That's beyond cruel, even here.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just kill everybody. Ooh. That's a powerful helmet. Probably doesn't look any different though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the same design. We got one of those. Nah. The Duchess. We'll keep the lockpicking helmet on for now. Do you want to keep that on? Or want to try something else? Go back to this? Yeah, we'll keep this on for now. Okay. There's another door down here. Or way back at the start. Where the elevator was. Let's go check it out. Here we go. Oh, it just got us through here. Okay. We'll take that. Up we go. And there we are. Ooh, most dangerous game. It's a long gun. Can't get in there though. We will take these bits. Sure, they won't mind. I wonder what this is. I don't know. There's the trophy. Take these bits too. Hey guys. Don't mind, I'm just gonna take your trophy.
learned traveling with you. It's that theft is but a state of mind.
Indeed. This isn't theft. It's just retrieval. That's all.
Come now, Anubis, you must.
I mean, really, we're just giving the trophy to its proper owner since he won the race on paper.
You know, the careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut serial. Enjoy the fame while it lasts.
I will. I found dead canids in the service tunnels. You know anything about that?
Dead canids in the service tunnels. Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting.
You're telling me you had nothing to do with this? I'm pretty sure they were domesticated.
Frankly, it doesn't matter to me if they were domesticated or feral. Feral canids are like the unemployed. Their existence implies the need for a loving master. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Well, today's your lucky day, Clarence. I've got your trophy.
My trophy! Look at this thing.
It's beautiful.
Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
That's me. Names and locations, Clarence. I don't have all day.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Oh, hey. Olympus. So we are going to those planets. You used statistical analysis to figure out their location? Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a spacer's choice worker, that sort of thing.
Yes.
I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
Ah, so you don't actually know if they're alive. So these 2 researchers are the only ones left?
As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only 2 surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the Manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way.
Alright, I've got some questions about these researchers.
I'll tell you what I can.
What do I need to know about Marion Blakesley?
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Really? Are you sure it was sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
Have we met Blakesley before? What about this Jasper Lowe guy?
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15.
Ah.
After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
Ooh, an orbital lab. Must have been some fancy lab coats. You don't think much of this Jasper Lowe guy.
Our office gave Dr. Lowe and his team every opportunity to develop a drug under perfectly reasonable guidelines and generous deadlines. Dr. Lowe failed to meet our requests and largely succeeded in using our supply of drugs to get himself higher than the mortality rate of a line worker at a Saltuna cannery.
There's one more thing before I go.
Certainly. What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet?
Sure.
There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
I promise I'm not looking for any trouble. I just want information.
Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right.
Pretty bright guy.
Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Does the name Minnie Ambrose mean anything to you?
Minnie Ambrose? Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant.
Damn.
She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete?
That was polite. What happened?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Auntie Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
Why did Project Gorgon need an actuary?
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product, we were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
You must have left Gorgon for a reason. What happened?
It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything.
I see where this is going.
I see you've been in the same situation. Yes, she wasn't impressed by my absolute value. After she made her feelings clear, I left the project.
What went wrong?
Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another. The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
So the project fell apart and your test subjects became marauders.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
The staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
Your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You were part of Project Gorgon.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
No more questions. Okay. We're done with Clarence mostly. Got him a trophy. Nice little detour back to Byzantium. It's nice to know that, you know, they're not trying to kill me anymore. At least for now. And now we gotta go to Olympus. There's an orbital station around Olympus. We finally have unlocked Olympus. I wonder if the other planet we unlocked was Hephaestus. That was what it was called, right? There was also another one, right? Titan or something. Oh, the Groundbreaker is the other place we gotta go. Yeah, we can go to the Groundbreaker first. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's our ship? There it is. I don't know. Blakesley does sound familiar. I don't know if we've run into her before or not. I mean, it sounds familiar from before we started Gorgon.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
On my terminal? We haven't visited our terminal in a while. Do we have anything from, whatchamacallit? Eridanos up here now? I don't see anything. That's too bad. Messages for Bruce. Error origin not found. What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel. The unreliable registered to one Alex Hawthorne. But that's not you, is it? You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in exchange. Your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair, after all. Fair is fair. You can try. You can try. But I guarantee you, you will fail. Because nobody messes with Bruce. Alright, let's go to the Groundbreaker. Yep, Olympus has been unlocked. Neat. Groundbreaker. Auxiliary Maintenance Bay. Oh, this is a new landing spot. So we haven't been here before. Alright, this for the Groundbreaker, we will take Parvati and Felix, since they are the most relevant to the Groundbreaker. Because Felix was born here, or raised here, or lived here. And Parvati is in love with the engineer here. Yep, that's good. Not that I think we'll run into the engineer, but I don't know. Maybe maybe Felix will have something to say here. Nope. Okay. This is a different side to the Groundbreaker. Little ominous. Gardener Sprout. Weird. Nothing down there. Nothing down there.
Look at these whole heads. Walking around like they run the place.
Do they run the place?
Yeah, boss?
What's up?
Hey, you. Over here. Let's chat.
Let's chat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's risen. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespass, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
No. I'm looking for someone. Name of Marion Blakesley.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
I guess so. It's important. I'm sure she'd make an exception.
What, after 5 years? Pretty sure she's serious about a little stint in solitary. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Uh-huh. Does June Lee know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Well, gee, I've been very nice. But she might get a little steamed if you hurt her girlfriend.
Huh?
Hi, I'm the girlfriend.
Oh, shit. Fine, fine. You want to check out the lab? Go for it. We won't stop you. But Blakesley's got her own setup in there, and she doesn't like guests. So, if you get shot, I'm telling Junlei I never saw you.
Good man.
This one's clear, guys.
That was awesome.
Nice one, Captain.
Good job, you know, seducing the leader of the Groundbreaker. It was very helpful. I knew it. What's up here? Hello, anything up here? You don't mind me, I'm just snooping. Just a snooper. Oh, who's a good boy? Alright, that's stealing there. I won't do that then. This is the same. Is this the same layout as the one place we ran into or we worked here for? What's this? Pink slip. Gregory Tipton. These official termination papers, stamped with the CMP logo, state that Gregory Tipton has been terminated for undue hindrance of a Byzantine official. Alright, anything over here? Broken door. Couple bits. Hello, little sprat. I'll take those 500 bits. Nobody was gonna miss them.
You gonna shoot or what? Just wait. You'll see how a Spacer's Choice cadet takes care of, I think it's jam.
Typical Spacer's Choice. Okay, let's go see what this lady's got going on back here. Ooh. To the local idiots. Here's your weekly shipment. Please note the additional allotment of protein cakes. Could I convince you and your colleagues to fill out a brief questionnaire regarding your eating patterns? In the meantime, do try to cut down on all the sugary drinks. Find a way into Marion Blakesley's residence.
Kidding me. I thought I made myself click. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the automechanicals can explain.
I don't think they can. But I'll explain it to them too. Oh, they're all dead. Well. Oh, is that the only one? What do we have back here? Anything of note? Hello, a little manta pillar.
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy.
Hey, Percy.
Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal...
What happens then? Don't leave us in suspense. Oh, there's some auto mechanicals down there. Oh, can't hack it. It's nice having the lockpick crew with me.
I can do that.
Ah, we can get down that way. Yeah, we'll take this stuff. An elevator? I don't know where that goes. Is this not the right way down here? It's barred. Okay, so it looks like we can either take the elevator or we can drop down. I think we're gonna drop down. Hello. Oh. Oh, I sold all my healing items. I must have anyway. Well, that's interesting. Not that it matters. We're good. All good. Your mechanicals didn't explain well enough. Could you, maybe explain yourself? Yep, that goes to the elevator. What's she growing in here? Some grass? Some innocent grass? Probably not. Nothing's innocent in Halcyon.
You hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the other side of that door.
What is that? Kind of sounds like water? No. No, it doesn't. Alright. Open that up. Holy shit. What the hell has she got going on in here?
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. I can't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Just gonna shut this thing off.
Thank you.
Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
I need to get into the HIA facility on Gorgon.
Spacer's Choice send you? Took your sweet time. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
Here I am. I tracked down Clarence Mosley. That got me onto your trail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
He's in show candidates now. Sort of.
He'll be on to the next hobby in a week. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
Yep. Yep. I'm after Olivia Ambrose's journal. Do you want to just tell her straight up who we're working for? She doesn't seem like the kind of person who's gonna go after her. Yeah, I'm after Mina Ambrose. Or Mina Ambrose hired me to find something on the asteroid.
Ambrose. Well, I'll assume you're caught up then. That or hopelessly confused. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Who was Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee.
Ah.
Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
So Spacer's Choice knew about these effects from the beginning? Sounds like you got what you deserved. So you gave colonists drugs until they snapped. But then Spacer's Choice shut down the whole operation. But I've taken adrenochrome. Have I? I guess I might have taken it once or twice. They knew about these effects from the beginning?
Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony.
I mean, we kind of know why the facility shut down, right? The Marauders escaped? Maybe there's something more to it? What happened? Why'd the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents.
Yeah, escapes.
Minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Ah, yes. The incident.
Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrenatime out the door. And I came here.
Shit happens. I need to get in there. Yeah, shit happens. I still need to get in there.
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
It's just a job. Simple as that. Yeah, it's just a job.
Yeah, well, people don't tend to exhume the past just so they can bury it again somewhere nicer. How about you, kid? You've got orphan written all over that baby face of yours. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto mechanicals for your captain here?
First of all, I don't headbutt. I dropkick. As for what I get out of it, I don't know. It's fun.
Hope it stays that way, kid. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
You hacked into Spacer's Choice database?
Please. I just messaged people with fake demands for their passwords. That's when they didn't just leave codes written down on pieces of paper. If I couldn't talk my way out past a simple facility lockdown, I'd be working for Rizzo's. That'll get you inside. What you do from there, that's up to you.
Any advice? You must have known the facility pretty well.
Come on. I've left it behind me.
You know, I bet folks on the Groundbreaker would just love to meet Marion Blakesley, famed florist.
You wouldn't.
You're the behavioral expert. You tell me.
Damn it. Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner. Go test that persistence of yours out on Gorgon.
I don't see much reason to let you live. I'll leave you be.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Well, they won't, because they're dead. Alright. Another, successful... Is this the right way? Yeah. Another successful, mission completed. Hello.
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
I wouldn't mind starting a garden. What do you think, Bruce? You got room on the Unreliable for a garden? I think that'd be kind of nice. You guys enjoy yourselves now. Don't party too hard. Hopefully nobody comes after me to clean everything up. I imagine that's a possibility. The Spacer's Choice is gonna drop the hammer on all these people. Okay, back on the Unreliable. Let's go ahead and...
Sam, I must confess, I have not been clean for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
No can do. We got a job to do. Alright, next stop, Olympus. Yeah, we still got Hephaestus and Typhon to go to.
An unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, Alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Are we under attack?
At precisely this moment, Captain? No. Within the next 60 to 90 seconds? Yes.
Okay.
The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
You're not supposed to be pleased to tell me we're being boarded, Ada.
I have been programmed to simulate joy and excitement at the opportunity to test my limited defensive capabilities. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
Our airlock has a death trap installed? Ada, you need to tell me these things.
I understand. Allow me to rectify my oversight. Captain, please be informed that our airlock has a death trap installed. The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
Let them know I'm flattered, but I wish they'd brought me dinner first. Yeah.
That is unlikely. Judging by the state of the invading ship and the competence of the boarding party, I deduce they are incapable of paying for dinner. Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
I'll go deal with them myself.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Thanks. Let's go watch the show.
Now initiating more weapon protocol.
Note to self, don't piss off Ada.
Yes, please do not piss off Ada. Invading ship. For this one, I'll take our heavy hitter, Nyoka, and probably want somebody that knows ships. Take Parvati. There we go. Ouch.
Like our opponent knows how to play defense. All right, freebooters, fall back and regroup.
We'll use our light machine gun for this fight. How dare they come onto my ship? There's some loot. How big is this? Pretty decent sized map. Wow, this thing just obliterated them. Holy crap. That was awesome. These guys try to board me, so I don't mind looting their stuff. Even if it is stealing. If they wanted to say hello, they should have just asked to come aboard. I probably would have let them. Okay, that goes up there. What's going on up here? Here's their bathroom. They got some alcohol. What's that? Looks like a big gun. Ah, it's just a grenade launcher. Just a grenade launcher. Any indication of who these guys are yet? Hello. This gun is insane. Take all the music boxes. They're mine. Nope, can't pick that lock. Hello? Hiding your ammo from me? This goes back down to the front desk? Yeah. Okay, so that's the way I had to go, huh? I thought I had found a secret path. Well, did we explore everything over here? I think we just went right into that room, right? So there was probably a key card, yeah. I guess you could have maybe stealthed your way in. If you were so inclined to. But that ain't me. We don't stealth. I will take this stuff though. Alright, let's go say hi to... We didn't get this key, right? No. Let's go say hi to the captain, I assume. Hey, buddy.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
It is. Have you met me? I've never respected anyone's personal space. I know you're nervous and all, but I'm just here to talk.
I'd take your word for it, but I haven't made up my mind about you. You're the captain of the Unreliable. You dropped out of the sky in Emerald Vale, and whatever you've been doing on Gorgon, you've upset my employer.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead, and a man's gotta make a living. You understand?
I understand. Don't worry about the money. Right now, I'm your biggest problem.
All right, easy. You made your point. I know when I'm outgunned.
Good.
I'm guessing you haven't killed me yet because you want to talk things over, right? I can drop the tossball act and we can have ourselves a conversation.
Why did you attack my ship? Who do you work for?
My team and I were contracted to apprehend the Unreliable, eliminate its crew, and dispose of the captain. I couldn't tell you who hired me even if I wanted to. The contract's anonymous. No names, no faces, just money and a target. I can't turn down a job like that. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Here's some bits, and we never see each other again. Can you turn that down? No, I mean, these are only options. We're through talking.
Nothing like a good tussle.
Thank you. Can't afford him coming back. It's just the way it has to be. Sorry, buddy. I wasn't gonna give him bits. Like, you don't attack Bruce and then, you know, get paid for it. That's just not how it happens. It's down here. Oh. Could we have snuck through here? That'd been neat. Let's check his terminal. Messages. From Error. Contract. Your target is the Unreliable, a small, inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler who goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Unreliable. Eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you in advance, along with a tracking device for your astrogator. Firefly Company office. 2 freebooters team coach and or his or her replacement. The Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly Company's properties. As part of these negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve its freebooters tossball property so as not to challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the tossball teams owned and deployed by any company interested in acquiring us. We are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that all tossball-related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, automechanical units, and laborers, are now formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indenturement contracts have not been dissolved. Your labor and services remain the sole property of Firefly Company in perpetuity. There we go. Please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to colony law and may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education, and or a surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contract work, also known as freelancing, is strictly contrary to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your positions have been discontinued as of the receipt of this message. Notices on following instructions. Team, there's a time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent with the values of the freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand we've got a bit of a parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise, using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example, or tossball sticks instead of chisels. These are all terrible ideas. Why, you ask? Well, if you think about it, the answer will be as obvious as the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry, be better. Coach. On practice. Team, practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their craft. Scripture tells us our lives are defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the comments. I don't have to remind you all of the incident involving a tossball and my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now, I understand you're all eager to play. We haven't had a lot of matches since corporate scuppered the team. But today, I had to pry a tossball out of a shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator. And then I would have had to space the party responsible, in accordance with team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where I have to discipline you. I expect you all to behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while on board an enemy ship. Delete messages. Notice of discontinuation. Dear Sir and or Madam, this is an automated message. Please be informed that the following services, amenities, and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or decommissioned. The Firefly Freebooters Tossball Team and all properties related therein, and... Oh, these are... I see. All maintenance... Wait. All Firefly Company storage and transport ships in development or currently in spaceworthy, and all maintenance and repair services provided by Firefly Company vehicles, and all rations, medical rights, company uniforms, and designated domiciles belonging to Firefly Company. Please be informed that captaining a discontinued ship is strictly contrary to regulation and may be punishable with all or with any or all of the following punitive fees: mandatory re-education, imprisonment. Firefly Company will not provide relocation or employment assistance for any discontinued workers. It's rough, man. You just happen to take the wrong job. And I am sorry for that, but... You know? You should have hailed me before trying to board my ship and attacking my crew. That's just the way it goes. Wasn't there a way down? Where was the way down? Over here. Wonder if Felix would have had anything to say if I brought him along. Well, the red lighting here is kind of ominous, huh? Another light machine gun, just a regular one, though. Tracking device. Remove tracking device. Succeeded. Ejecting tracking component. Return to route. Inventory logs. Open last entry. Accepted cargo. Firefly energy cells. Firefly energy cells. Firefly freebooter tossball team. Delivery failed. Vendor no longer exists. Outpost no longer recognized. Cargo discontinued. Vessel decommissioned. Okay. So that problem's been handled. Let's go ahead and head back to Unreliable. And we'll end the episode there. So yeah, we've made some pretty good progress here already. Hey guys. I'm assuming you all are going to have something to say. But before we get into that, we're going to end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed and are looking forward to the next episode. Until then, have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.